Hey, my friend, I'm glad you're hanging out with me today. Welcome to the Pines. My name is Alyssa, if you have never watched any of my videos before. It's really great to meet you. Please introduce yourself down in the comments below. Today's video was definitely not planned. I am in regular clothes that I would wear every day with a ball cap on and no makeup. So this is a spur of the moment video I decided to record because I just felt something tugging on my heart to make a video like this. And I really feel that there are a lot of women nowadays especially that are kind of concerned with where the world is going and really analyzing their family situation, their life situation, and what their future might look like. And there's a lot of chaos, uncertainty, and big changes happening right now in not only the economy, but in society and just in normal day-to-day life. And I think it's making people really reflect on what's important, what their deficiencies are, and how to make them better. And for me personally, that has brought me to make choices and decisions that I feel that are led from God, and more specifically to stay home and be a homemaker and take care of my family and do that full time. So if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I'll link them, but make sure to go check them out. It gives you a little bit of backstory on this topic specifically. But if you are totally new to the channel, I like to encourage women to be homemakers. And if you found this video, I'm going to assume that you're looking for a little bit of direction in that area in your life right now. And this is your wake-up call here. If you are on the fence or you're just totally unsure of what to do, or you've been contemplating staying home and being a homemaker, but you don't know how to do it, or this might just be a vague idea that just popped in your head and you decided to put it in the YouTube search and just see what's being said about it, I'm glad you're here, because I'm going to encourage you. If you can make it work for your family, you should stay home and take care of your family. If you have kids, especially school-aged kids, I think you need to stay home. I think that's what your heart is telling you. I think it's what you're being guided towards, and I think you just need somebody to tell you. So here it is. Stay home and fulfill your biblical obligation to your family. If you're feeling a tug in your heart that you need to do better for your family, not that you're not doing everything you can now, because I'm sure that you are, but being spread so thin between a full-time career or even part-time career and juggling the day-to-day and your kids and making sure that they have the absolute best that you could possibly give them is a really difficult dance to do. I did it for a number of years until I finally was like, no, I want way better for my family than to give them pieces of me, because my career has just been sucking up so much from me. And I don't want to look back in 20 years or 30 years and really regret not putting my all in my family, because I want to tell you right now, this is very important. Mothers are the foundation of society. You are forming and shaping the upcoming civilization. You are literally going to, you personally, your personal impact, your legacy are your children. And why give those over to public schools or home daycares or anything other than you to have them mold your kids, the legacy that you are passing on for generations to come? Why give that precious thing that God has given you to steward and grow and nurture and teach and come to God? Why would you give that to somebody else? You are going to do the best job possible to take care of your kids. Nobody loves your kids as much as you do. Nobody loves your family as much as you do. And we, especially as women and mothers and wives, are programmed that way by God's grace. You may not be a Christian, you may not believe in God, but that's just how it is. You are programmed that way to the root. So you're feeling that way because that's where you are going to feel full. You're going to feel fulfilled embracing that role as a homemaker. Now, don't get me wrong. There are plenty of women that are called to different things. But if you are here watching this video because you feel maybe even the quietest of whispers pulling you to the direction of being a homemaker, I want to blow the cap off for you. Embrace that. Do some more research. But listen, you are feeling this way for a reason. God is calling you here for a reason. Don't ignore it. Don't let it be a fleeting thought. This is something that's going to make you feel fulfilled, and you're going to be able to do everything you possibly can for your family to make them successful, to make them grow, to make them feel loved, to make them be great pieces of, or great contributors to society. That's your job. And I think we, honestly, especially by the feminist movement, have been pushed to go and work outside of the home because it is way easier to indoctrinate kids when they don't have a solid mother in the home. It is way easier to gain control of that legacy that you have so they can change the future and manipulate it to the way that they want it. But we can't let them have that. We can't let them have that power anymore. And we need to take that back. And I'm calling you, if you are here watching this video because you want to stay home and you want to be a homemaker and you want to take care of your husband and your children and your home and steward the things with every piece of your heart that God has given you to steward, please, sister, do it. We need women. We need strong women who are founded in their home and creating a home that is peaceful and loving and secure for our kids to come back to and our husbands to come back to. This is not a degrading or meaningless task. This is the foundation. Why do you think that it has been attacked so hard? Why do you think it has been painted to be this minuscule, small, looked down on task? I mean, how many stay-at-home moms and homemakers feel that they are not worth it, that they are not worthy, that they are a leech, that they are not doing their part to society? Now, if that's you thinking that, you need to knock it off. I know it's easier said than done, but knock it off. You need some tough love here because you are creating the future. Each day that you spend with your children is giving them another layer of foundation, and then another one, and another one. And you can't neglect that. You can't look at that either and say it's menial and it's silly and it's small and it's insignificant, because it's not. Like, every single person is an important block in society, and when you ignore to take care of that, then society starts to crumble because there's no more solid blocks to make a solid foundation anymore. And we need to take control of that now. I don't mean to come off harsh. I really want to come off loving to you, but I think you need a wake-up call, because I know I did. I wish somebody would have talked to me like this and been completely blunt with me and said, yeah, if that's what you feel your calling is right now, it's not silly. It's not small. It's not you being lazy. It's not you wanting to shirk the responsibilities of your career and stay home and do nothing but watch TV all the time. That is not you. That is not what you're asking for. You are asking for a lifestyle that's going to make you feel fulfilled. You are asking for a lifestyle that you are going to feel like you are contributing to your family as much and as deeply as you possibly can. But you can't right now because you're wearing too many hats, and we were not designed to wear that many hats. Women flourish nourishing their family. A lot of us do. I'm not putting everybody in a box, but a lot of us do. And if you're here watching this video because you have been searching for some answers, I hope this was clear for you. I hope you stick around and watch some future videos, and if you haven't watched my other videos, go ahead and watch them. I'm a small channel just starting out, but I really feel that God has written a lot of this on my heart to tell you that, and just encourage you, because it was clear to me what God was calling me towards, but I really needed to hear it from other people too. And I needed to make sure it wasn't just me messing with my own self, thinking, hey, I'm tired of this career. I don't want to work these hours anymore. I don't want to juggle this anymore. I am just too tired that I'm drowning, and I don't feel like I'm succeeding or getting anywhere. I don't feel like I'm succeeding or that I'm getting anywhere, or that my kids are getting everything that they need, or my husband is getting anything from me. And I realized it's humanly impossible to do everything at once perfectly all the time. And I was sick of the juggle. It wasn't necessary. The juggle was not necessary. I kept adding balls to my routine and tried to keep up with everything that I was juggling, and it was my own fault. Until finally I decided, no, I'm not. I'm gonna juggle these 3 balls and I'm gonna juggle them the best that I possibly can, and not one of them is gonna drop, and I'm gonna care for each one of them individually and with my whole entire heart. When I add more and more and more and more, I start to drop them, and they're not as cared for as they should be, and it's my own fault. So take responsibility, women. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, I did it, and I am no exception to, I am an average earning income family. There is nothing exceptional about the position that I'm in life, and we were able to do it. God did not show us every single door open and did not show me a clear path and what the future was going to look like. But you just have to trust one step at a time, one God-lit step at a time, that he's going to take you in the direction that he's guiding you towards, and he's going to take care of you because he loves you and he loves your family. Just trust that God's going to guide you through it. If you're unsure financially, or you're unsure if your husband's going to be okay with it, or you're just unsure about numerous other things, give it to God. Pray about it. Talk to your spouse about it. Work out some plans. Work out some goals. This might not be something you can do overnight. For some people, maybe it is. For me, it took a couple years to be able to do this. And if you start now, you're going to be that much closer in the future. So, my dear sister, please listen to me when I say, embrace this calling that God is pulling your heart towards, because it is not wrong, it is not selfish, and it is definitely God-led. So please embrace it. I really hope this video helped you today. Like I said, please introduce yourself down in the comments so I can say hi, and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. Thanks for being here.